Got it. Welcome to everyone out there in YouTube land. It's Alethea, and another Saucey Saturday is about to get underway. 1 second. Okay, here we go. All right, so I always go over the same things, right? And I will continue to do so. But I think that it's important to really reinforce how important proper risk management is, and having a plan. You need to have more than one goal. You need to have your monthly goal, you need to have your weekly goals, you need to have your daily goals, just like anything else. And if people don't do that for anything else, maybe you need to start doing it that way. You'll have your big overall goal, but that may seem like it can be impossible at times when you have a big task that you need to do. But if you break it down into smaller goals and you tackle those goals, every time you accomplish the smaller goals, you're getting closer to accomplishing the big goal, the ultimate goal, right? Does that make sense to everyone? Drop a 555 in the chat if you're getting what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. I didn't see. There you go. There you go, Miss Rose. Nobody's picking up what I'm putting down? No 555? Okay, Jamal, you got it. Go ahead.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So when it comes to trading, I know what I can do. I'm gonna share the whiteboard. I haven't really used that in a while. Pardon the way things are going to look, but here we go. Oh, I can type it. Okay. So let's see. So you have a monthly, maybe you have an overall 2-month goal, right? That's 60 days, right? 60 days, right? And that goal for the 60 days, we're going to break it down to ultimately daily, right? What will that daily goal be? There's this thing called compound interest, and that's like one of the most powerful things that we have out there. Unfortunately, it's not something that's widely taught in schools. It definitely should be something that's taught. You shouldn't graduate high school without learning about compound interest, because it's something that can make you really, really rich if you understand it. It doesn't matter if you start with $10 or $10,000, you know, compound interest can do amazing things in just 2 years, even if it's just $10 that you start with, you know. But there's patience and discipline that's required, right? And that's something that you have to work on for yourself. I recommend the book Trading in the Zone by Michael Douglas. Luke, you're on the call right now. You're the person that gifted me that book. And now I'm telling everybody that they need to get this book. They need to read this book. Either you're going to buy it and you have the physical copy, which I'm old school like that, or you can have it digital, or if you don't want to pay for it, you can have it on YouTube. But on YouTube, you're not going to have the nice voice that you like. It sounds kind of, not kind of, definitely is a robotic sound. So I don't like that. But if that works for you, you can listen to it on YouTube. Trading in the Zone. As a matter of fact, let me. Trading in the Zone. I believe everybody on here I've told about this book. But let me say it again. For you people out there in YouTube land, Trading in the Zone, right? So that's going to help you with your discipline and patience because nobody can teach you that. You have to work on that for yourself, right? Now, 60 days, you have your daily goal. Now, when you have your daily goal, you have to exercise proper risk. So no matter what your daily goal is, you need to determine what percent of your account you're going to risk in order to hit that goal each day. Now, when it comes to a new trader, I really recommend just 4% growth in a day, right? So the overall growth could be that 4%, right? 4% in a day. But what does that mean? Does that mean I'm going to take 4% of my account and I'm going to throw that in the market? No, I want to grow my account by 4%. However, the risk for each trade in getting to that 4% will not be 4%. I'm going to risk 1% per trade. As many times as I need to hit 4%. Now, we're human, so things can happen. So as we're risking that 1%, we may not have perfect trades every time. So we need to have two numbers. We need to know that 4% that we want to make. We also need to know how much we're willing to take a loss on in getting to that goal. So if I know that I want to make, say, $4 for the day, I should also know that, hey, if I take a loss of $2, I'm going to be done trading. So that's if you think of like $100. 4% of $100 is $4. So I would need to make $4 for the day and I'd be done. But if I take a lesson, say 2%, I end up with $96. Wow, that was hard. $96. Then I know I'm going to stop for the day, right? That's when your goal is, say, 4%. Now, say you decide that your goal is going to be 8%. It's whatever you decide. 8% in a day, you may be a little bit more risky, right? By that time, maybe you'll decide that you want to risk 2% or 3%, right? A person that is just starting out making 4% in a day, you should only risk 1%. But the reality is, I can say you can risk up to 3% for a trade. 1% if you're new, 1% if you're really conservative, 2% for a moderate trader. They'll take a little bit of risk. 3% for that really aggressive trader, right? No more than 3% though, right? Now, 8%, you may be willing to take a lesson of, say, $3, 3% of your account, right? To grow 8%, you may be willing to risk 3%, right? So 8%, say you decide 2 to 3%, per trade, as many times as you need to hit your goal. Right? It's all making sense, guys? Yes, no, maybe so. Drop a 555 if you're following. Okay. Okay. And I see you've dropped the link for trading in the zone, Luke. Awesome. Jamal, you're getting it as well. Okay. Right. So I know most of you have heard this before, but sometimes we need to hear it again, you know? So whether it's 60 days, 90 days, you know what the overall goal is, but then you need to break it down into weekly and daily goals, right? And actually, what I want for us as a group is that by the end of April, so starting May, because I want to give that compound interest a chance to work in our accounts. But once we hit May, I want us to be making withdrawals every Friday, right? We had a really awesome trading week. We started off really slow the first week. We were doing the pancake and profit sessions. We didn't even take any trades the first 2 days because we didn't see the setup. And that's a thing, you got to be patient. When there's no setup, you put your finger away, put that trigger finger away. When things are right, then you go for it. So, but this week we went 3-0 on Tuesday. I did 5-1 on Wednesday, 5-1 on Thursday, you know. So it was good. I anticipate things to get better. We're getting in the groove. We hadn't traded as a group since last year. I think we stopped maybe the first week of December. We haven't traded as a group since then. So, we're getting into the motions. So by April, we're going to be making withdrawals every Friday. That it doesn't mean you have to be pulling out $500, but even if it's to pull out $50 on a Friday to say, okay, I made this money from trading, as we continue to grow our accounts to hit our goals. I think that will be good for us all. What do you guys think about that? Drop a 111 if you think it's a good idea. Drop a 777 if no. Okay.
I'm
111 from
following you. Okay, so repeat that last part. Is it a good idea to, by May, start taking out withdrawals? Is that what you said?
on a Friday. Yeah, just so we
Yeah,
can have some
Friday.
belief. Like, yeah, I did
Yes,
this.
yes.
Okay.
I like that
Okay.
idea.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think that's a great goal for us all to have. Okay. 777 from Rose. Okay, well, you know what? We all are in charge of our own accounts. So some of us may just not want to pull anything out. They want to, so that's totally fine too. Actually, one thing that I learned from Leo Diaz was that you can have multiple accounts, right? You can have um one account as your play account. One account is your midterm goal account, and one account for long-term goals. Now, the one for long-term goals, you don't touch. Midterm goals, maybe you plan on growing that account for 6 months. And the play account is the account that you can be growing, and then you can take out the money every Friday if you want. So that's an option too. But if you just have one account and you want to just, not put anything out, that is fine. So different ways to skin the cat, just showing you the different possibilities that there are. Right. So now, after having shown this, I wanna go to the compound calculator. Mm. So let's look at, they're talking about all these percentages, but let's look at what things actually will look like. Say you start an account with $250 and you want to grow that by 4%. And let's use Miss Rose's example. Let's do it a year. We don't touch anything for the year, right? And the daily reinvestment, since we're not touching anything, it's 100%. 260 days would make it a year, I believe. Uh, oh, I did not remove the weekends. Okay, admit. So there we have it. It takes us to an entire year. 4% a day. And remember, we're only risking 1% of our account as we get started, right? So by February 17th of 2023, following just being patient, being disciplined, you will have, this says 6.7 million. Now, this is a calculator, guys. So I cannot compete with a machine. I'm human. So there will be some errors, and that's why we have the proper risk management where, the amount that you're willing to risk, the amount that you are willing to take lessons on in your quest, right? So, but say you were only able to do half of this and make 3 million, would that be okay? You know, to me, that is perfectly fine. So let's see what day one is. The first day, 8%. Is it 8%? Oh, 4%. I'm not good with math. 4% of $250 is $10. So you would just need to make $10 and be done trading for the day. Jamel, you agree? Awesome. Thank you for the participation. Guys, feel free to engage with me, right? And ask any questions if need be, right? So if we were supposed to go for 4%, we just need to make $10. And I know that $10 doesn't seem like anything. We're like, oh, hold on, this is investing. We're talking about double digits here. Don't think about it in terms of the dollar amount. Think about it in terms of the percentage that you're gaining, that you wouldn't gain if you had this money in, say, um, life insurance policy, the cash value. The first couple of years, you're not making anything. A checking savings account in the bank, you're not even getting 1%. It's more like 0.0025, So this is great. I'll take my $10 and be really happy. But let's fast forward to day 30. $10 now is $31. Say by day 30, 4% is $31.19. And your account is at $810. So in a month's time, minus the weekend, this is where you'll be. Could that happen if you put it in the bank? You're better off putting your money under your mattress if you want to put it in the bank, because $250 does not meet the minimum requirements. So they're going to penalize you for not having enough money in their bank. and they're going to charge you, I think it's $35 that they charge for not having a high enough minimum. Also, if you go over, they charge you $35 overdraft fees. It's crazy. Day 60, now you're making $101 for the day, and you're up to $2,629.93. So a lot of people don't make $100 in a day. But if you have patience, discipline, and will follow a plan, $250 will have you making $100 in a day. Would it be possible to start thinking about leaving that job if that's not the thing that you enjoy doing? You can start thinking about that now, right? 90 days in, you're making $328. Are you guys seeing me? Because I just saw a pop-up saying that my internet is unstable. Everything good? Drop a 555 if you can still see and hear me. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. But remember, I said that we wanted to make some withdrawals, right? So we know that by day 260, it's a year later, and we're making, what's that? Six figures. Six figures we'll be making in a day. Like, that's an awesome payday. But let's say that when we get to day 60, when we're making $100, we have 2,600. Let's say that's when we decide that we want to start making withdrawals. 2,600. And now we know how to trade a little bit. So instead of doing 4%, we get a little bit more bold and we up it to 6%, right? And we're gonna continue going. Let's see, 200 days. And then the daily reinvestment, we're gonna reinvest, say 90% every day. So this is saying that we're gonna pull out money every day, but because I don't know, there's no way for me to have it where we just pull out on a Friday. So you know what? Let me change it to 5%. So 5%. So that could average something that we could take out by Friday, right? What do things look like now? So 6%, because we're a little bit better, that means we're making $156, right? We're going to reinvest $148.20 of it. We'll take $7.80, but we won't take it out until Friday, right? So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's 5 days. Can somebody help me with the math? $9.74 plus $9.21 plus $8.71 plus $8.24 plus that's $7.80. If we add it all together, how much are we taking out? Oh, it says it over here. Duh, Alethea. Okay, so it says it right over here. So we take out like $43.70. You see that? So we take out $40 for the week, and that gives us some belief, like, yes, this thing works. Let's see what somebody's saying here. Oh, 555. You guys with me? So that's like taking out 5, 10, 15, I don't know. I'm not good at math like that. But we'll make the withdrawals every Friday, and that will give us belief. I know there's some people who have just who joined after I spoke about that. So what I was saying earlier, guys, is that we just got started in the month of February. It was a slow start, but things are progressing and we're doing really well, I think. Um, so February, March, April, we should not we should just work on building our accounts. But May, come the start of May, I want us to start making withdrawals on Fridays. And I had pulled up the whiteboard and I was saying, you can have 3 different accounts because not everybody's on board with pulling that money out. So for those who have a longer term plan for their account, that is fine. What I had learned from Leo Diaz, and I believe Tyrone also said it, you can have multiple accounts. You have your play account, you have your midterm goal account, which maybe you're going to save for 6 months. Like maybe you're saving towards buying a car. If you have some goal, something that you want to purchase close in the next few something or the others, maybe you wanted to move into another apartment, maybe you needed money for down payment for a home, maybe you wanted a car, maybe you wanted to take a vacation. It's February right now, maybe you wanted to plan for a trip in August. You could have the midterm goal account, which that's putting the money towards that. And then the long-term goal, that could be something that you're just growing for years, or a year. Does that make sense, guys? And then I also had spoken about Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. That's a book that Luke gave to me a little over a year ago. And, I recommend this book to everyone. It will help you with that discipline and that patience, because learning the skill of trading, that doesn't make you patient, right? You can know how to trade, you can be an excellent trader, but your account could stay one place and never grow because you don't have patience and discipline. The skill of trading is maybe 5-10% of it. That discipline and patience is that 90%, 95%. So that's why we talk about that. Um, but yeah, does anybody have any questions?
This may sound a little morbid, but what about a beneficiary?
Well, a trading account doesn't have that. I believe that you would just need to have somebody have your passwords and stuff. You put it in your will. Everybody should all have a will. Um, put all the info in your will. When like I have this partnership with Prepaid Legal, the will questionnaire, it asks you what your assets are, and for you to list the different accounts that you have. You can put your trading account and who you want to have the money and all of that, just in case something happens. And it's just a matter, when it comes to withdrawing money from these accounts, it's just a matter of having the information to put it in, just like a bank account. Like if I give my daughter my debit card, she can punch in the number, she gets her money. Like race option, for instance, if you fund it with Bitcoin through Cash App, when you're going to make a withdrawal, you just have it go the reverse. So the person just needs to have all your information and they can pull your money, the person that you trust, you know. So you just have to you just would need to share that information with the person. It is, David, yes. That is a smart and necessary question. Yes. Yes. Does that answer help, Miss Rose?
Yes, you were very thorough. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. So I told you it was going to be a short one this week because I just wanted to go over these things. Whoever doesn't have trading in the zone, I suggest you get it, whether hard copy or digital or on YouTube for free, but you're just gonna have a robot reading to you. Luke had dropped the link in the chat. The new people wouldn't be able to see it. Luke, if you don't mind just copying and pasting it again so the new people will actually see it, that would be a great help. But yes, I totally forgot about this whiteboard. Thank you. So if there are no questions, I'm going to say goodbye to all you people out there in YouTube land. Like, subscribe, comment, and share my video, right? And if you think you'd like to join our trading community, my info is in the description box. Email me and we can connect. So